Leah.
Kylie, do you want to?
I think
Only
we
if
have
you're
to.
down. 3, 2, 1.
What day is it?
It's the last day of production. Let's rewind. Does anyone know how to use this thing? Yeah.
I can't believe we're already talking about Descendants 5. If you didn't know, Disney officially confirmed the next chapter of the franchise earlier this year, and it even has a title, Descendants Wicked Wonderland. Just hearing that name makes me excited because it feels like the perfect way to continue the story after the wild ride of the Rise of Red. Plus, the filming has already wrapped up, so we have a solid idea on what to expect from the upcoming movie. Without further ado, let's talk about it. I don't know about you guys, but the fourth movie left me with so many questions, especially about the whole time travel twist. You might remember that at the very end, Uma made it crystal clear to Red and Chloe. Getting what you want can be dangerous, especially when you mess with the fabric of time. Well, as you can see, that line has stuck with me ever since. To me, it felt like a promise that the story was far from over, that every action Red and Chloe took in the past was going to come back around and shake things up in their present. And now, with Wicked Wonderland, it looks like we're finally about to see those consequences unfold. From what I know so far, this new movie picks up shortly after the events of the Rise of Red. Red and Chloe return from their time-bending adventure and try to live their version of happily ever after. But it's not that simple. The film will take us deep into present-day Wonderland, and that in itself is such an exciting shift. Wonderland has always been one of Disney's most bizarre and magical realms, and basing a whole movie there means we're going to see it in a way we never have before. It's mysterious, unpredictable, and honestly, the perfect place for a story about how dangerous it can be to mess with time. Of course, Red and Chloe are back, played once again by Kylie Cantrell and Malia Baker. I've loved watching these two step into the spotlight, especially since Red is the daughter of the Queen of Hearts and Chloe is the daughter of Cinderella. Their dynamic is so fun to watch because they come from such different worlds, yet they've been thrown into this crazy adventure together. They'll also be joined again by Leonardo Nam as Maddox Hatter, Liamani Segura as Pink, Brendan Tremblay as Max Hatter, Alexandro Bird as Luis Madrigal, Kiara Romero as Hazel Hook, Joel Ouellette as Robbie Hood, Xavier Garrett as Felix Facilier, and Ryan McEwen and Dayton Paradis as the Smee twins. It's such a stacked cast, and I love that the franchise keeps expanding to include new descendants of Disney icons. It keeps the world feeling fresh while still tying everything back to the classic stories we all grew up with. The production of Wicked Wonderland has been just as exciting as the story itself. Filming officially kicked off on April 2nd, 2025, and it wrapped on May 29th. So, they basically came up with an entire movie in just a month, which is crazy to me. Disney even celebrated the end of filming by dropping a behind-the-scenes video, which gave me a little sneak peek of the energy on set. The cast also shared a first-look photo, and just seeing everyone together in costume made it feel real in a way that announcements alone can't. You can tell from those little glimpses that they're pouring everything into making this installment something special. Behind the camera, Kimmy Gatewood is directing this time around, and I think that's such a smart choice. She already proved her talent with the Babysitters Club, and now she's stepping into this bigger, magical world. Tamara Chesna wrote the script along with Dan Frey and Rue Summer, who also worked on The Rise of Red. That continuity makes me hopeful, because it means the people who really understand these characters and this world are still shaping the story. On top of that, Emmy-winning choreographer Emilio Dosal, who has worked on Wicked and Sneakerella, has joined the team. Just imagining the dance numbers with him involved gets me hyped. The music and choreography have always been some of my favorite parts of the Descendants movies, and I feel like this one could top them all. One thing that stood out to me is how Disney themselves have been talking about this next movie. When Wicked Wonderland was announced, Disney branded television president Ayo Davis said that the love and incredible response to The Rise of Red proved that fans are invested in these characters. She added that Disney is trying to honor the legacy of the movies and deliver even more of the magic, music, and heart that make Descendants so special. To me, that says a lot about how much care they're putting into this. It's not just about continuing a franchise for the sake of it. They want to build on what already makes it so beloved and give us something that feels like a true celebration of everything Descendants has become. And honestly, the numbers back that up. The Rise of Red, which dropped on Disney Plus in July 2024, was the most watched original movie across all streaming platforms among kids aged between 6 to 11, and especially girls in that same age group. That kind of response is massive. It reminds me of how each of the first three Descendants movies also dominated cable when they were released in 2015, 2017, and 2019. Clearly, people like me still can't get enough of this world, and Disney knows it. Now, as for when we'll actually get to watch Wicked Wonderland, Disney has already confirmed that it's coming in the summer of 2026. It'll premiere both on Disney Channel and on Disney Plus, just like the last one. That feels like the perfect release window too. Summer has always been when I want something fun, colorful, and magical to dive into, and this franchise delivers exactly that every time. But let me know if you are also excited for this movie. For more weekly updates on Descendants, make sure to like and follow. Meanwhile, the video on the screen might also interest you.